Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in the Crust. We're playing the demo. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Our biggest thing that's kind of slowing us down is the tech tree. Because we can't seem to really accelerate it. But we've got some things to do. I was looking at why this building is not building our smelter here. And it's because I think we're out of components. But we did unlock the component factory, so let's get that placed and see what's involved with that. And then we're right on the verge of being able to do a contract, which could bring in some extra cash. All right, I'm looking for you. You're going to take iron and titanium and spit out components. Do we have iron and titanium near each other? There's iron, there's titanium. So yeah, I see a good spot. But do I want to take all of the iron and all of the... I don't think so. What I might do is intercept before it goes into storage. Same thing here. And just use part of that production to make the components. We'll see. And if not, we can always, you know, unload and do more. But let's start with just half the production of iron and half the production of titanium. Get this guy put down. Boom. Components factory. Your inputs are over there. About something like this. Of course, the belts aren't the way I really want them. Our titanium's over there. Doesn't matter. See if we can jump belts. I'm going to pause the game actually while we do this, just to make sure we don't run into issues with the belts. Right there makes sense. And I want to dip into this guy. Dip into that production. That's my iron. Boom. And then I want to dip into this production. Can it hop over? Oh, we don't have... Yeah, we don't have the underground conveyors yet. That is not going to work for us. We're going to have to orient the machine differently to make this work. That's not the end of the world. I wanted to try it though. Let's cancel this stuff. Belt, metal, boom, boom, boom. All of you for now. I guess I'll leave that connector there. I'm not sure what this is. Mantle. Maybe a bug. Not sure why that's still showing. And cancel all. And this guy we're going to have to move. I don't think we've got the ability to do a flip like Captain of Industry where we can flip the ports. Maybe it has to go over here. Do it. There, where's our destruction? I guess I just click on this guy and cancel it, right? Can't do that in pause mode. Get rid of that guy. Maybe this orientation would meet our needs until we get the underground belts. Yeah, that's going to work. That's going to work. No, it's not. Not quite. Need to tap into there. It's really ugly. If I can get it to work, it's going to be pretty hideous. And I actually can't. There's not quite enough room. Yeah, there is, but it's not great. This is not going to be great. Let's do it. Let's see how it turns out. Belt. You back into you. We're gonna have to destroy something, or you to you. Build all. That restored. And this iron is gonna come around. I don't want to pull out of storage because I don't want to drain all this iron. We're gonna use this for contracts. I just want a portion of this going into components. Because I'm not sure how much more we have to build, actually, to tell you the truth. I don't need a full hopper full of components just yet. You this way. Come on. Our iron input. That's our titanium input. Again, we're going to take half the production coming out of here. Build all. Shouldn't have to pick a recipe here. This thing just makes components. We do need to get you power. Boom, boom. And then once those components get built, we should be able to build the second smelter and then get that belt connected. Let's do the belt now before we forget. That is you onto here. Can you not do it? Am I too close? Oh, man. Gotta pull this back or move it over. Can't get my stuff out of my smelter. Can I run a belt this narrow through here? No. Something's got to move. Let's move this guy over. Not built yet. It's a little crowded. We can always move these things later. That belt can go. Let's mantle you. Dismantle this little nugget. Okay. And then I want the output from this to join up with that one. Build all. This will eventually get mined. We have tech tree stuff to do. Let's look at that. Okay, this durable walls is going to allow us to chew back that basalt that's kind of in our way, and we'll get some rare earth minerals, I think, out of that. We've got the electric generator, which is going to help us get to the bigger batteries. And then we saw that we need underground belts. Where are you? Underground belts. Are you in engineering? Yeah, right there. Boom, for sure. And this is something we should probably be upgrading to. There's still a lot of tech stuff we want to get done. It's just really slow generating the resources. All right, with that stuff kind of underway, let's see if we can take that contract now. I think it was these guys. Nope, it was ACIL. This one right here. We need to supply 250 steel. We got 15-day time frame. Let's take this, accept it. Send resources. Boom, 250. Send it. Here comes the pod. We'll get that thing loaded up. That should bring in some cash. Not much. 15,000 cash. But we need any cash we can get. And that's one of the only contracts we could take. Let's see what other contracts there are. Anything... That one doesn't look too bad. That's 20,000, a bunch of science for titanium. Same thing here. This time is silicon. Let's see how those are looking. 204 and 283 titanium. I don't think we can do it with one landing pad, though. I think we gotta wait till this is... I think we gotta wait till this landing pad. These guys are loaded. We can make that a priority for our drones. But that'll increase our reputation, too. Not enough power. Contract due in 14 days. That's all good. Let's go at least double speed, just because the attack is so slow. Batteries look like they're all charged. Yeah, this is slow to load. We can look at the surface, see what's going on over here. Get our drone to do geological scan. Uncover ore deposits and things. Again, in the demo, I don't see yet a way for us to tap into these different ores that are on the surface. I imagine there's a big drill or something that you place somehow. Although I don't know how you would do it. Maybe it's some special other truck or other rover you got to send out just to get that all established. That guy done already? Looks like it. Let's do kind of this scan. Point of interest, like scan, I call it. Nothing. Doesn't look like much nearby at all over there. Let's send this guy out. How about we go far? Like there. And just send him out. Maybe there's some interesting stuff way far away. Our base is right there. Boom. This guy is about a quarter of the way around the moon or more from our base. It'll take a while to get there. How we doing? Loading this guy up. Trying to select it. There we go. 94 out of 250. Power is okay, but we need more batteries, I think. Our auto maintenance. What's going on here? Yeah, auto maintenance. I guess our drones are going to come and repair. Right now they're focused on this. Contract's due in 7 days. Boy, even loading up the ship or loading up the cargo pod with the small number of drones we have is kind of a challenge. We only got 3 drones doing this for us, right? Yeah, you can see what they're doing. Eventually we'll have an elevator where we can bring those resources up to the surface. I think we saw that in a tech tree. Where was that? It wasn't you. Lift for conveyor belts. Allows you to move resources between the underground and the surface at high speed. Yeah, this is what we want. Well, we should probably get that queued up too. Oh man, it's just taking forever to get through the research. Increase the mining speed. This is by the robotic miners. We're not really using miners to do the ore extraction. Vehicle factory is compelling as well. That is part of this. 3,200 social science. Oh, that's for the flight. 4,000 social science. We're not getting much. Yeah, this research is going to get stuck. I don't have 2,000 social science. I'm going to take that off the list. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to complete that, I don't think. While everything is kind of just cross. Oh, contract due. Are we going to make it? We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, and we don't have a way of getting that resource up here unless we put storage here. Yeah. Oh, man, that's depressing. I hope we didn't lose all that cargo. Did we lose the cargo? No. We've got 280 iron. It must have just... I don't know where it goes. Does it just stay in here, huh? No? Okay, contract failed. Penalty. That hurts. What happened to all the iron? Did we get it back? It looks like it's back. Let's check down below in our storage. Did it get just put back? No. I have no idea where that is. Or if it's just in some kind of hidden inventory. The best we could do is set up storage up here. Let's see if we can actually do that. 512 units. We put storage up here. Let's get it near this guy. Boom. And this time, let's give it silicon. Oops. Then, can I force this thing to be full? Building, building, building. Maybe there's something to do with this logistics setup. Storage manager. Okay, on. In is on. Okay, don't take anything out. Put stuff in. Make it a priority. Don't know if we can force materials from down below to come up without that special lift. What is this telling me? Mining drones idle. Not enough resources. Modules offline. Not enough power. Module being repaired. Production storage is full. Yeah, this guy's a little bit backed up. We're putting too much in. 9.8. Why did I think this guy could take 2? Logistics setup. On. I see. Fine. Yeah, I don't know of a way of getting this up to the surface. Unless we chop this belt off. Let's try it. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, yeah, let's disable this belt. Shut this guy off. This storage, logistics. Okay, nobody can bring stuff in. I'm going to delete the belt. We're just going to experiment a little bit. Delete that belt. Let's make sure this is still configured so no one can bring things in. It's not, so let's turn that off. No one bring anything in. You can take things out. And now the only place to put the silicon coming out of here is, in theory, that storage we have up on the surface. And if they actually do bring it here, there they go. And this fills up, then we can do a contract off of this silicon and have it load up maybe in time with the little drones that we have. We'll see. I'm just kind of improvising. I'm not sure if some of these are demo limitations or if I'm just kind of not researching things in the right order. General mining speed, fuel factory. Yeah, the tech is just slow. Yeah, this we can't research because we don't have social. This we can. This we can't. Salvage we could. Salvage runes. Do you think... Okay, upgrades robots by adding a tool to extract useful resources from rubble and rocks. Allow us to salvage runes. I wonder if this would allow us to go out in the field. Doubt it, but I'm going to pursue it just in case. All right, let's see all our little warnings here. We have modules offline. Clicking doesn't tell me where they are. Power looks good. This is still waiting on component parts. Oh, we got to power up our module factory. Get that going. Not with water pipes, but with wires. See? That'll help. Huge. Guy's got a decent inventory already. There it goes. That's going to be important to have some components. Can we belt that out? Or did I put this too close? Pretty soon we'll be able to mine this. Let's see if I can get a belt out of here. Yeah. Looks like it. Where might we want a storage for components? Right next to it? I think so. This guy's not putting out slag or anything. Let's see if we can jam something in over here somewhere. A storage for components. Just a little guy. That's too congested. Maybe something like this so drones can still get through this way. Although I think they can go under the belts. There. You into you. Build all. And let's get this guy set up to take components. That got built pretty quick, huh? Components. There's our first one. Smelter got built. Don't know where that iron went for the other contract, but we just missed being able to produce it all. These guys are crying about power. What is the issue? Is it just not enough, or did we disconnect something? Online 0. Obviously this whole branch, right? They're getting some. Just not enough. These things are coming up online and going offline. We must not have enough throughput. Let's hop up to the surface. See if we can tell what's going on. Tons of batteries. You guys are all wired in. Yeah, same thing here, right? These guys are showing that they've got plenty of power. What's the issue? Do I have to worry about transmission lines or something? How much can actually go across the wire? 0. Not sure. Mining drones are idle. Let's give these guys something to do. Oh, tech tree's at 84%. They're going to have stuff to mine here in a minute. Once that tech unlocks, they'll be able to chew through all of this. Something to work on. We have a titanium deposit we haven't tapped into yet. Are we getting stuff in here? 26. Oh man, it's not great. Solar panels have retracted. We have a lot of charge. I'm not sure what the story is. Why we're not getting power. Fuel factory. High voltage power systems allows high voltage systems to be operated in a vacuum. In low gravity conditions, unlocks the power connector for the interior of the base. Really want that, but we're just not producing social science. Rover is giving us a steady supply of these two sciences. And we can't even do this. We can do this. A bunch of upgrades that are worth doing, probably. Rooms, ice melting. Let's look at the contracts again. We might be coming up on the end of this series because I don't know what else we can do. If we can't get social science, then we're in trouble. I mean, I guess in theory we'd be able to produce this, but it only gets us like 60 science? Man, that doesn't seem like much. 3,000 bricks. I can't get things up to the surface unless we have a bunch of this green science. I can't do bigger contracts. We could try and produce some of this advanced stuff. That wouldn't take long to load up on a cargo pod, right? What is that? Let's see if we could figure it out. These guys, we have 18 microcircuits. Can we produce those? Engineering. Electronics factory. Unlocks the microcircuits factory. That's outside of the demo. Oh, no, maybe this would work. Maybe this would work. 6350 engineering science. Oh, man, that's going to take forever. We do want the underground conveyor. Let's try. Let's try this electronics factory. That might be useful to us. Try and keep the play speed and full on. Still having these weird power outages, even though it's showing that we have power.
Research complete.
We should see our miners start taking this stuff out. In fact, we can prioritize it. They are super inefficiently taking silicon up to the surface, but I don't know of an easier way to do it. We need like 250 or more for that contract that we saw. I can't get all that stuff loaded in time. Yeah, this one right here. Get us a little bit of cash. We could probably be doing the same thing for titanium too, right? Putting a storage up top and then shutting off all storages down below to force them to bring it up. We haven't done titanium plates yet. Gotta get that going. Let's put a storage up here for titanium, just for the heck of it. We're kind of stuck. I think doing this might be a demo limitation, might be something I'm just not understanding. But let's do it for the heck of it. We could be mining aluminum too. And let's go down and shut off titanium storage down here. Just to force the issue. Boom. We'll still make components. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, right? But this will back up. So hopefully they'll pull titanium out of here. Oh boy. Titanium, this guy I need to turn off. Don't store anything, but feel free to take it. In fact, we could kill this belt as well. And they can just deliver titanium. The drones can do it. And maybe that'll force this to back up a little bit. I'm not sure. I guess it's going to back up on its own. Okay, and then what was the other thing I said I was going to build? This stuff, the rolling mill for the titanium. How do we want to do that? And where? Might be able to wiggle a belt out this way. Maybe let's try that first before we set up infrastructure. Can you come out? Rolling mill. Try it. Not like that. I want this. Trying. Now we need to get power to this guy. Looks like we're gonna need. Oh, I got a connection here. I could steal. Try it. Boom. It'll get us the titanium plates. We have tons of titanium. We've got a good amount of silicon. We've got a good amount of steel. We need all that to make its way up top. The correct way to do it is with this technology under fundamental. It's this guy right here, the lift for conveyor belts. The only reason we're not doing it is we need that last science, 2000 green science, and we are not producing it. So I can't do this right now. So that's why I'm kind of forcing things to be carried by drone up the space elevator into these storages that are right next to our kind of our cargo port, in hopes that if we could get a bunch of resource filled here and we did a contract, the drones would just have a short distance and they could load it in time. We had a contract fail. We had all the iron, but it just couldn't fill up the cargo ship in time. And so the contract expired and we had to pay a fine, which sucks because we don't have much cash. But I think it's a function of the demo, not my horrible gameplay. All right, this guy did his thing. Let's send him off further. Really further. And just see if there's anything new that we get out of doing this. Yeah, the story mode, if you do play the game, the demo, I highly recommend the story mode. It looks like there's more things that are unlocked. The cargo truck that you use to collect these resources is unlocked in this kind of the story mode. Not sure why it's not enabled in sandbox here. We're running triple speed. We do need more batteries. I could throw some more of those down, I suppose. Do these have a limit? Maximum output 10. Yeah, I don't know. Like we're not getting the power warnings that we were getting. Got a fair number of bricks, not a ton. Tons of regolith, tons of these precious materials, earth minerals. Check it out. We've got these labs, indoors only. Let's see what this is all about. This would be a way of generating that green science I've been dying to get. They won't.
You can't build here.
Okay, they won't let us build there. So we need what? Is their habitat? Ice melter. This looks like it all belongs inside. Is there how do we get indoors? And is it in the tech tree? This is all production. This is all power. Storages. What about people storages? Oxygen tanks, helium, food storage, refrigerator, logistics. Looking for anything that looks like it would get us indoors. That may not be included in the demo, but I sure would like to do it if we could.
You can't build here.
Recreation, I wouldn't think that's it. What else? Go up to the surface. Is this where we might build labs or something? Journal, nothing new in here. Pressing module, ore detector. Looking for anything that tells us how to get indoors. Modular terminals. This looks like a part, right? Just people logistics. I don't see anything in here. There it is. Locked in this version. Rooms construction. So we can't do it in the demo. Bummer. I think that's probably what it is, right? Build rooms on the surface and then throw in those research labs. Oh man, I hate demos for games I really want to play. But this is pretty cool. I think I'm going to wrap it here, actually. We've done most of what we can do. I mean, trying to do the contracts this way is going to be a little goofy and super time consuming. I don't think it's worth doing. But pretty cool. So yeah, if you didn't see the other short series I did on the Crust, the little demo, in story mode, that is pretty cool. It's a little more full featured than the sandbox mode, so I recommend checking out that series. There should be a link to it in the description of this video as well. If not, you can just check the playlists tab on my homepage. But yeah, pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed this series on the Crust. Very cool game. Looking forward to the full game. Desperately looking forward to the full game. But yeah, not bad. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support of the channel, and thank those of you that have stuck around for the series and given the videos a thumbs up. Deeply appreciate that as well. And with that, I will see you all in the next one.